Cobras are poisonous, but are they aerodynamic? And if they're not aerodynamic, then being poisonous and deadly is not enough. So that's what we're here to find out today. Is a cobra almost striking aerodynamic? So we have a cobra here and it has its body coiled around the ground. Then it's like head and neck pointed up and ready to pounce. And we have a few cool little flow structures here. The first one is around the entire body on the ground. So even though it is fairly flat, I guess you would say, there is still this like raised ridge because of the body has some girth to it. So the air going over it has to skip over it, and then it like comes into the little crevices, and then there is even some small vortices that are formed because of this snake-like fashion that it has. So that's not very aerodynamic. Then we come over to the head, and the head is really cool because behind it we can see that there's like this roll up of two sections, one from the top of like the frill, then one from all the way like from almost near the ground, the air pops up and then coils back into this other spiral and then shoots downstream. So apart from the head, the rest of the snake is fairly good except the body part. So what we've concluded is the head, the neck, and the body of the snake are not very dynamic in this configuration, but everything else is good. I don't know what else there is, but that is good. So let's move on to another plane. So now we have a Z-plane going from the ground up, so we can see just how wakey the bottom part is. And we see the flow colored in blue to red, showing the velocity. And the wake around the snake's body, as I mentioned, is very wakey. You can see just how much blue there is. And it's problematic because of how it like comes in one direction towards the bottom of your screen, then it coils back up to the top. And so that not only has a wake from the back half, but also the front half. So there are two sets of wakes there. And even from the tail at the very top of your screen, you see there's a little bit of a wake coming from there. As we go up through the neck, it's not too bad the wake until we get to the frill part, and then it really flares out. And that's where we had all that roll up happening. So the snake in general is not very aerodynamic, and the fact that with the streamlines we saw that there was an asymmetry to the roll up indicates that it's probably because of the body itself. So the way that the snake is coiled down below means that the flow is coming from one side and rolling up and dominating the structure. Whereas if the snake was more symmetrical on both sides, then it would be more difficult to get this asymmetry in the flow rolling up. So that's the simulation. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to get better at CFD yourself, check out our courses in the link in the description. And I'll see you next simulation. Peace out, amigos.